Welcome back to ProfitPowerhouse. Tonight, we uncover the truth behind the political deception shaking Washington. Are congressional representatives like Tulsi Gabbard and Ratcliffe misleading the American people? Senator Michael Bennet takes center stage to expose the disturbing reality behind their words and actions. Senator Bennet, the level of dishonesty we've seen from certain leaders is absolutely unacceptable. They've twisted facts, misled the public, and eroded trust in our institutions. We must demand accountability. Joining us now is Senator Michael Bennet of Colorado. Senator, welcome back to ProfitPowerhouse. Senator Bennet, thank you for having me. Host, we appreciate your time after such a critical week. In recent statements, intelligence officials claimed no classified information was shared. Do you believe Ratcliffe and others have been truthful? Senator Bennet, not at all. They have continuously misled both the Senate and the American people. If this information wasn't classified, then I question what they do consider classified. This was real-time targeting intelligence-sensitive material that should have never been made public. That's why people across party lines are outraged. Host, some have argued that leaking intelligence through encrypted platforms like Signal violates federal law. Should there be consequences? Senator Bennet, absolutely. These individuals have betrayed public trust. Intelligence leadership should be nonpartisan, transparent, and accountable, not focused on protecting their political allies. What's worse, reports indicate our closest allies shared this intelligence, and now it's been compromised. This is a serious failure. Host, speaking of national security, former President Trump recently expressed frustration with Vladimir Putin over his statements regarding Ukrainian President Zelensky. Do you believe secondary tariffs against Russia should be considered if they refuse to negotiate a real peace deal? Senator Bennet, yes, but let's be honest, Trump spent years undermining Ukraine. He cut off military aid, questioned Zelensky's legitimacy, and even suggested Ukraine started the war. Now, he suddenly acts outraged. Russia has no incentive to negotiate unless pressured. The US should stand firmly with Ukraine, which has suffered over 400,000 casualties, but continues to fight for democracy. A lasting peace agreement must be secured with global backing. Host, Trump also mentioned Iran, hinting at potential military strikes if they refuse to curb nuclear development. Would you support military action under those circumstances? Senator Bennet, Iran cannot be allowed to develop nuclear weapons, period. We've already seen the dangers of a rogue state like North Korea possessing nukes. That said, Trump's approach has been reckless. He scrapped the original Iran deal, which, despite its flaws, kept Iran further from nuclear capability, and they are now. Military action should be a last resort, but we must work with allies to ensure Iran doesn't cross that line. Host, let's shift to domestic politics. Some within the Democratic Party have raised concerns about Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's leadership. You've said before that leaders must recognize when it's time to step aside. Do you still stand by that? Senator Bennet, the real issue isn't just Schumer, it's the future of the Democratic Party. We lost to Trump once, then twice. That's not just on him, that's on us. Americans feel the system is rigged against them. If we don't address their struggles and offer bold, forward-thinking solutions, we'll keep losing. We must reconnect with working Americans and provide a real vision for the future. Host, California Governor Gavin Newsom recently said the Democratic brand is toxic. Do you agree? Senator Bennet, I do. Right now, the Democratic brand is associated with political elites rather than everyday Americans. The good news, Trump is still pushing policies that benefit the wealthy while stripping healthcare from ordinary citizens. If we focus on expanding healthcare access, economic growth, and modernizing education, we can rebuild trust and win back voters. Host, before we wrap up, rumors are swirling that you're considering a gubernatorial run. Can you confirm or deny? Senator Bennet, I'm not making any announcements today, but I am seriously considering where I can be most effective, whether in Washington or at the state level, to fight for Coloradans and help reshape the Democratic Party into a force that actually serves the American people. Host, Senator Bennet, thank you for your time. Senator Bennet, thank you.